All right, Paul Heggen joining us again, and this is kind of looking like deja vu all over again. That line behind you, low clouds and fog, a few drizzle areas of drizzle.
We did change the wording just slightly,
a little bit,
so you can go back in your DVR and check the way that we've changed it, just so you know it's a different day and I'm wearing a different tie. But it's pretty much the same pattern we've been in for one more night. Then some changes kick in. A few areas of drizzle once again, but the warming begins around the water Thursday. The heating begins inland, and it is going to be hot this weekend for inland parts of the Bay Area. I'll show you that 7-day forecast in just a second. First, let's check out today's high temperatures with a nice look from the top of the Mark Hopkins Hotel. Nice to see a little bit more blue sky this evening compared to the past few evenings, but there's our fog hanging out in this distance, and it only made it up to 59 degrees downtown San Francisco, barely warmer than that at Half Moon Bay. Temperatures did manage to crack 70 degrees in San Jose, but that was cooler than we expected, about where we expected to end up in Concord and Fairfield in the mid to upper 80s. Your temperatures are going to be about 10 degrees warmer for high temperatures tomorrow. Let's take a look at where we are right now. 57 Half Moon Bay at 63 at SFO, but still in the upper 50s downtown. Mid-60s for Oakland, 63 degrees right now in Hayward, with mostly 70s farther inland, but just below 70 right now in San Jose, and still in the 80s for Concord and in Fairfield. And it is breezy out there once again this evening. But watch what happens to the winds. As we go through the rest of this evening, the winds gradually calm down. It'll still be a noticeable breeze from time to time tomorrow. But while we start off with calmer winds tomorrow morning, they don't pick up as fast. Still the strongest gusts. Never mind the sustained winds. The strongest gusts are only going to be around 10 miles an hour by noon. That's a big change from the past few days. And even during the afternoon, which is our windiest time of day, along the coast, near 20 miles an hour, farther inland, still just about 10 to 15 miles an hour. So that lack of a strong onshore wind gives those inland temperatures a little more room to warm up, as will the quick retreat of the fog. Now, it is going to spread out into the inland valleys, but that big heat dome over the desert southwest building towards us, basically it's going to squash the marine layer, which gives the sun a lot more of a chance to burn through it more quickly. So unobstructed visibility inland by probably about 9 o'clock in the morning, and visibilities even around the bay are going to be unobstructed already by noon, pushing that fog all the way back towards the coast, and even some peaks of sunshine along the coast for the next several afternoons, even though your temperatures aren't going to be a whole lot different. Temperatures tonight dropping down into the 50s, also not a whole lot different from where we've been the past several nights. The difference is going to be tomorrow. Around the bay, it'll be a modest warm-up. Temperatures into the upper 60s for San Francisco once that early morning fog retreats. That's almost exactly normal for this time of year. But Santa Rosa warming up into the upper 80s tomorrow afternoon. Almost 10 degrees warmer than today, close to 90 degrees, and even hotter weather on the way this weekend. Concord gets up into the mid to even upper 90s by Thursday afternoon. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day. San Jose maybe not quite that warm, but also a significant jump from that 71-degree high temperature today. That lack of a strong onshore wind making its way through the valleys is going to allow temperatures in the Santa Clara Valley to reach up into the mid to upper 80s. We'll fill in the rest of the map, and we're going to see cooler temperatures along the coast, but again, you'll see some sunshine. That's the big difference for you. Temperatures back to around normal around the bay, and about 5 to 10 degrees above normal farther inland. The hot spots east of Mount Diablo reaching up to around 100 degrees already tomorrow for Fairfield and Antioch, but the hotter weather is still in store for us for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And even with the hotter temperatures tomorrow, our fire danger index only climbs up to about a 3 or 4 for inland parts of the North Bay and the East Bay. That's less than halfway up the scale, because we're not going to have that strong wind. So the increase in temperatures balanced out by the decrease in wind. It's not as great a picture on Friday. Again, the numbers only climb up to around 4 or 5, but you see a lot more yellow and orange in between the communities, especially in Solano County, eastern Contra Costa County, eastern Alameda County. That fire threat on Friday is going to be escalating, and it will stay elevated as the vegetation continues to cook with the near triple-digit temperatures through the weekend. And then those inland temperatures back down to around what's normal by Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, temperatures around the bay and along the coast are going to back down to below normal by the middle of next week.